In this series we're going to see how to make a game in Unity. So this is the part 2 of this series. So if you have not watched the part 1, then watch it. I promise you will learn something new. So in this video we are going to make respawn system, crouch system, and camera switch system. So first we want to make a script for respawn system. To do that, first we want to right click on project window, then click on create, then C# script, then name it something like respawn script. Then open it. So first we want to create a serialized field for our player. Serialize field is basically serializes all your script components, reloads the new assemblies, and recreates your script components from the serialized versions. Then we want to again create a serialize field for our spawn point game object. Then we want to create another serialize field for spawn value as float. Then we want to create a void function for respawn point, and under it we want to make our respawn point to our player position. But it will not run until we don't declare it in void update function. So in update function we want to use if statement. In it we want to check if player position is equal spawn value. If it is true, then respawn point will run. In Unity we also have to do some things. First, create a sphere and disable the mesh render of it, then also disable the sphere collider. Also you can rename it to something like respawn. Then put the respawn script into your player. Then put the player into your player section, then put the sphere that we just created into the respawn section, then set the spawn value to 10. And you are done. Now we want to create a script for crouch system. First click on project window, then click on create, then click on C# script, then you can name it something like respawn script. Then open the script. In the script we want to make the private scale for couch to --. Then we want to set the scale of our player to --. Then in void update we first want to check if player has hit left control. Left control are these key in keyboard. So if it is true, then we want to change the player scale to the crouch scale. Then we want to again check if player has released control. If it is true, then we want to change the crouch scale to the normal player scale. In Unity we just have to put the script into player. And you are done. It was literally that simple. Now let's make some script for camera change. To do that, first we have to make another camera as a child of player. And name it something like overhead camera. And set it where you like the preview. Then make a script by right-clicking on project window, then click on create, then click on create script. Then name it something like camera change. Then in Visual Studio first we have to tell the Unity what is our normal camera. Then we have to tell the Unity what is our overhead camera from which we will change. Then in void start we have to disable the overhead camera, because when we start then game we don't want our overhead camera to activated. Then in void update we want to check if player has pressed F3. If it is true, then the FPS camera will get disable and the overhead camera will get enable. In Unity we also have to do some things. First, put the camera change script into your player. Then put your main camera into FPS camera section, then put the overhead camera into overhead camera section. And you are done. And that's for today's part 3, coming soon.